If you want more money in your life, there are two very different ways to get it. You can try to work more hours, or you can become more valuable. And that second option is where your real earning power begins. In 2026, the typical full-time worker in the United States earns around $64,000 a year based on recent median weekly wage data. But here's the important part. Your current income does not have to define your future income. The biggest question is not how hard am I working? The better question is how valuable are the skills I bring to the market? Because when your value increases, your opportunities can increase with it. Maybe you want to go from $50,000 a year to $75,000. Maybe you want to reach six figures. Or maybe you simply want enough income that an unexpected bill no longer destroys your monthly budget. Whatever your target is, the path starts with the same idea: increase your earning power. The first step is to invest in skills that employers are willing to pay more for. Education matters, but education does not necessarily mean spending 4 years and taking on a mountain of student debt. There are many ways to become more qualified. You can earn a professional certification, you can attend community college, you can learn a trade, you can complete an online course, you can develop technical skills through practical projects. The goal is simple. Learn something that solves a problem people and businesses are willing to pay you for. For example, imagine someone working in logistics. They might start in an entry-level warehouse position, but then they learn inventory management, become proficient with warehouse software, earn relevant certifications, and develop leadership skills. Suddenly, they are no longer competing only for entry-level jobs. They can begin targeting coordinator, supervisor, operations, or management positions. That is earning power. You are not simply working harder, you are increasing the number and quality of opportunities available to you. And there's another important strategy. Pay attention to where the economy is growing. Some careers have limited demand, others are expanding rapidly. Healthcare, technology, data, cybersecurity, renewable energy, and specialized technical occupations are examples of areas where demand can create new opportunities. The Bureau of Labor Statistics continues to identify occupations with very strong projected growth, including wind turbine service technicians, solar photovoltaic installers, and data scientists. You don't need to become a software engineer or a doctor. The lesson is to look for skills connected to growing demand. If an industry needs more qualified workers, your skills can become more valuable inside that industry. So ask yourself a simple question. Where is demand going? Then ask an even better question. What skill can I develop that puts me closer to that demand? That question can completely change your career. Now let's talk about technology. You do not need to become a programmer to benefit from technology, but you should understand the digital tools changing your industry. Excel, data analysis, automation, artificial intelligence, project management software, customer relationship systems, cybersecurity awareness. Even basic digital skills can make you more productive, and productivity has economic value. Imagine two employees doing similar jobs. One employee completes a task manually and takes 3 hours. The other knows how to use modern software and automation and finishes the same task in 1 hour. Who becomes more valuable? The person who can create the same result faster, more accurately, or at a larger scale. That's why learning technology is not simply about following a trend. It's about increasing your leverage. And you should combine technical skills with human skills: communication, leadership, problem solving, writing, negotiation, decision making. The people who can combine technology with strong human judgment can become extremely valuable. But skills alone are not enough. You also need visibility. Think about two equally talented employees. One quietly does excellent work, but nobody outside their immediate team knows what they can do. The other builds relationships across the company, communicates their achievements, meets people in their industry, and stays connected to opportunities. Who is more likely to hear about the next great opportunity? Usually the person with the stronger professional network. Networking doesn't mean walking into a room and handing business cards to strangers. Real networking is much simpler. Stay in contact with former coworkers, talk to people in your industry, join professional communities, ask experienced people how they built their careers, help other people when you can, and most importantly, let people know what you're good at. Sometimes the next opportunity doesn't come from a job advertisement. It comes from someone saying, "I know a person who would be perfect for this." That's why relationships can become part of your earning power. Now let's talk about one of the most expensive mistakes people make in their careers. They never negotiate. Imagine receiving a job offer. The company gives you a number. You immediately say yes. You never ask whether there is flexibility. You never discuss benefits. You never ask about a signing bonus. You never ask about the salary range. And you never explain the value you bring. That decision can follow you for years. Research highlighted by UCLA Ander found that many candidates who counter an initial offer receive at least something they asked for, and one study of salary negotiations found substantial gains for people who negotiated. The lesson is not to demand unrealistic money. The lesson is to understand your market value and communicate it professionally. Before an interview or salary review, write down your achievements. Did you increase sales? Did you reduce costs? Did you save time? Did you train new employees? Did you improve customer satisfaction? Did you take responsibility for projects beyond your original role? Those accomplishments are evidence, and evidence gives you something stronger than confidence. It gives you a reason to ask for more. There's also another career decision worth considering. Sometimes the fastest way to increase your income is not waiting for your current employer to give you a raise. It may be finding a better opportunity. Recent U.S. labor research found that among people who changed jobs, 59% experienced improvements in pay or benefits. That doesn't mean everyone should quit their job. It means you should never assume your current position is your only option. Keep your resume updated, know what similar jobs are paying, watch the market, build relationships, and occasionally interview even if you're not desperate to leave. Information gives you leverage. Now, what if you already have a full-time job and still want to increase your income? That's where additional income streams can help. You might freelance, tutor, design, write, consult, sell a service, drive for a platform, or use a professional skill outside your regular working hours. But there's an important rule. Don't build a second job that completely destroys your health and leaves you with no time to improve your career. Instead, look for income that can eventually become more efficient. If you're a designer, sell design services. If you're a teacher, consider tutoring. If you're good with spreadsheets, help small businesses organize their data. If you understand social media, help local businesses create content. Your existing skills are often the easiest place to start. And finally, understand this. Increasing your earning power is not a one-time process.